and welcome to part 2 of this video on an introduction to poetry. Continuing on from the previous video, we're now going to look at some of the elements of structure that we might find in poetry. First, we're going to look at metre, then we're going to look at rhyme, and then finally we're going to look at syntax. So firstly, we need to understand the concept of metre. In order to understand metre, we need to understand poetic feet. A poetic foot is essentially a combination of stressed and unstressed syllables. So to work out what is a stressed and what is an unstressed syllable, you just have to say things aloud. For example, the word that I just said, aloud, I emphasised the loud part and de-emphasised the A part of this word. So we could say that this syllable, A, is unstressed, and I'm using this symbol to mark that, and this syllable, loud, is stressed. So there are fancy names for different types of stress patterns. The iambic stress pattern is one weak syllable made up with one stressed syllable. So we could say the word I just said, aloud, is iambic. And we can see that pattern in a line of poetry. We have that time of year thou mayst in me behold. So we see a pattern of one weak syllable and one stressed syllable, and this repeats throughout the line. A trochaic foot is essentially the opposite of an iambic foot. It is one stressed syllable and then one weak syllable. So here we can see tell me not in mournful numbers. So we can see that the first syllable is stressed and the second syllable is weak, and this pattern continues for the rest of the line. A spondaic foot is two stressed syllables. So we see break, break, break on thy cold grey stones. You don't normally find this for an entire line, so we could just say that here is one spondee. An anapestic poetic foot is two weak syllables and one stressed syllables, and the sound of a voice that is still. So it has a more triplety feel to it.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're looking for an amazing A-level English literature resource, join me today in my series of engaging bite-sized video tutorials. Together, we will concisely cover all the important concepts required by your exam board specification, as well as practically apply what we have learnt through exam-style questions, focusing on how best to structure your answers in order to maximise marks. See you soon, and together, let's make A-level English literature a walk in the park.